Hello and welcome. In this video, I'm going to try to review SUI project. Let's start. While I'm recording this video, SUI is located at 54th place on CoinGecko and it has a market cap of $2.5 billion. Let's go to the webpage and check the slogan of the project first. The slogan is telling us that build beyond and SUI delivers the benefit of Web3 with the ease of Web2. SUI project has its own blockchain and this blockchain has some unique features. We will try to understand basically in a minute. First, let's check the basics of the token on CoinGecko. CoinGecko is telling us the total supply and maximum supply is 10 billion and the circulation supply is 2.3 billion. To confirm these numbers, we need to go to the SUI scan webpage. We need to click coins at the top, and in here, as you can see, there is SUI located. When we click SUI, we can confirm the numbers are correct. Circulation supply 2.3 billion, total supply and maximum supply is 10 billion. And to confirm relatively the circulation supply, we can check the distribution of the SUI tokens to the wallet addresses by clicking the holders tab. You can confirm the circulation supply. According to me, the circulation supply is nearly 100% correct. And the project's documents are telling us that the maximum supply is 10 billion. That is correct as well. Let's try to understand the increasement of the circulation supply as well. To confirm that, we need to go to the web page and we need to go to the bottom of the page. We need to click the token schedule link, and in this page we can confirm the increasement of the circulation supply in time. As you can see, in April, May and June 2024, there is a huge increasement in the circulation supply of the project, and then it is going to ease down in the near future. But still, around in 7 years, as you can see in this chart, the circulation supply is not even touching 5 billion level. This information is also important. So we have tried to understand the basics of the tokenomics. Let's check the chart. It has been listed on CoinGecko for the last 1 year, and 1 year on CoinGecko, 23% of circulation supply is telling us that this project is still a young project. When we check the markets, we can confirm it has been listed on nearly all exchanges in the crypto industry. Before going deeper, let's have a quick summary. According to the token supply situation, the risk is between medium and low. It is closer to the medium. According to the price and chart, the risk is between medium and low, and it is closer to the medium again. According to the markets, nearly zero risk we have for this project. Let's check the GitHub. They have 69 shares on GitHub. If you check in detail, you can confirm around 60 of them are directly related to the project and around 15 of them are being updated regularly. So according to the GitHub, the project is getting a check mark as well. According to the Twitter situation, the project is getting a check mark as well. There are many subscribers and the posts are coming up regularly. Let's go back to the webpage and try to understand how this project works. We will try to understand it basically because it is a complex project like some others, and in this video we need to mention Solana and Ethereum while trying to understand SUI project basics. Let's put Solana and Ethereum in here, then try to understand SUI. SUI is a proof of stake blockchain which is using the Move programming language, and the Move programming language is a derivative for Rust programming language, which has been used by many others and has been used by Solana as well. So SUI has a very unique infrastructure which is called parallel transactions. How SUI is achieving this, SUI's blockchain using both Byzantine fault tolerance plus a DEG mechanism, and this DEG mechanism and the Byzantine fault tolerance mechanisms are modified, and these modifications are giving this SUI to be able to handle the transactions in a parallel way. While doing these parallel transactions, SUI's transaction speed is extremely high and fees are extremely low. They are nearly the top 5 in the crypto industry, maybe even number 1. We don't know right now. So SUI has been building this blockchain for a long time. Right now, they are trying to enlarge their ecosystem with adding new decentralized applications. So they are giving some grants, and SUI token is being used for the proof of stake, governance mechanism, and the transaction fees, and for the ecosystem elements. So SUI is basically like this, but plus what we need to know, while Solana was in its early phases, everybody was calling Solana as Ethereum killer, but in time we have realized that Ethereum and Solana right now completely different. Ethereum is a proof of stake mechanism with EVM structure, solidity smart contracts, and an innovation center. But Solana is proof of history with its own unique system with Rust language, and they are making everything as professional as they can with creating special programs. So right now SUI has a proof of stake mechanism like Ethereum has nowadays, and the infrastructure is like kinda Ethereum, but still SUI is following the Solana's steps in the crypto industry by making everything as professional as they can with using the Move language. So basically SUI is working like this style. We have tried to understand the basics. SUI has lots of other things inside of its infrastructure. Now let's go through their webpage as fast as we can. Following the slogan, we can see there are 2 links, one of them for the builders. You can click start building and you can find every link you need for building applications on SUI blockchain. Documentations, sample calls, as you can see, ZK technology integration, all the tools you need like in Ethereum and like in Solana, but we need to be aware of SUI is 1-year-old project and they have everything ready like the other ones. So the other link is telling us more about SUI blockchain's features. Let's go below a bit more. We can see the transaction per second. The number is extremely huge. We are not sure if SUI can handle these transactions. It's not fully battle tested yet, but right now SUI is having extremely so many transactions every day. We will check the stats in a minute. So the finality is around 400 milliseconds. It's a great number as well. If we go down a bit more, we can learn more about SUI by clicking Discover SUI features. And there are some features showing in here as well. When we go down a bit more, we can see the resources as well, again for developers. We can see the documentations, we can learn about the fundamentals, and we can enter hackathons. And if we go down a bit more, there is this forum link for SUI project. Not like the others, SUI's forum is active forum as for now, because SUI has some kinda hype nowadays, and maybe it will increase in the future. We'll see. There's this office hours, which is giving some information about their office hours, and there is this grants programs. If you are interested, you can click and you can see the details. They have an extremely so much budget in their hand, and they're trying to use it usefully for the project, and they're giving grants to the projects. You can see some events links. They're making some significant events as well. If we go down a bit, you can see other events for the builders. If you are a builder, let's come and meet together. They are telling us like that. And if we go down a bit more, we can see some important news showing in here. And as you can see, they have distributed over $500K for cohort project for building on SUI. When we go down a bit more, we can see some highlights again. And when we go down a bit more, we can see the final menu. Let's go through the final menu as fast as we can as well. In here, as you can see, SUI overview, which is giving us basic information. Move is giving us the basic information for Move language. ZK login. It is telling us how to implement ZK technology inside of this decentralized applications by using the login systems. Use cases, giving ideas where you can use blockchains, SUI blockchain and SUI tokens. Research is giving us some documentation preparation which is made by the SUI team. Network status, we can follow how the things are going on SUI network. Network information, giving general information about SUI. Again, token schedule, which we have already checked. It is telling us the vesting schedule and some FAQs on that page. If you're interested, click and read it, please. And there is this bug bounty program. If you find a bug and if you report it, you can earn up to $500K if it is a significant one, as you know. In the resources part, there is this developer portal, documentation, online courses, grants. We already checked lots of these things. GitHub, white paper, if you are interested, you can check. And we already have mentioned about the forum. And the other one is the ecosystem. We have already mentioned the events. There is community programs. You can click and check. You can learn more about them. You can be an ambassador of the project. And the other one is the job board. If you click, you can see many job announcements under the SUI ecosystem. And there is this directory which is very important for us. We need to see how many projects are being developed on SUI blockchain and how many of them are really have websites and working products. And there are, as you can see, 86 projects on this page. As for now, approximately 50 of them are directly building on SUI blockchain, and around 25 of them has their websites and products active. And there are many transactions happening on these applications. So according to the ecosystem, in 1 year, SUI project is getting one more check mark. So the final one is the about situation. There is this SUI Foundation. I'm not clicking because the team is not located on that page. There is this careers, these job announcements for SUI jobs, and then there is this block link. The block shares are coming up regularly and they're full of information. No problem on block shares, getting a check mark as well. The last thing on the web page is the YouTube channel, and we need to check the team. And on YouTube channel, as you can see, they have nearly 200 videos, and the videos are being made professionally, giving the events highlights and plus how to fix, how to build, how to create, etc. So the YouTube is getting one more check mark as well. If we want to see the theme, we can search on Google as SUI founders. And then we can click the CryptoRank.io. We can see the team in here, and they are all real people. You can find them online. If you write their names on Google or YouTube, you can find them easily. They are really active, especially in the last 1 year. So according to the team, the project is getting one more check mark. No problem on that. So the final thing before analyzing the project, we need to check the transaction amounts, which is the most important part for SUI project nowadays. Let's open Ethereum, BNB, and Solana, and let's go to their Explorer pages. Yeah, and then let's try to find the charts of their daily transactions. On Solana, we need to click the analytics and then Solana network, and then we need to click transactions. We can see the daily transactions in here. On Binance Chains Explorer, we need to click the resources and then charts and starts, then daily transaction chart. And on Ethereum, like BNB, we need to click the resources, then charts, and then we need to click the daily transactions chart. Let's open the SUIs as well. We need to go to SUI scan. We need to click the analytics, and in here, we need to click 24 hours. So let's compare. SUI has, for the last 24 hours, around 23 millions of transactions. 23. For Ethereum, for last 24 hours, around 1 million. For BNB, it is around 3 million, and for Solana, it is around 170 million. So let's have a summary. For SUI, 23, Ethereum, 1, BNB 3, and Solana 170. This means that Solana is having extremely so many transactions every day nowadays, and SUI is following Solana. The gap is huge, but SUI is following Solana better than Ethereum and BNB. In the crypto industry, as for now, Solana is number 1 and SUI is number 2 on transactions. We need to be very careful on these statistics as well. So let's now try to analyze the project. Let's try to mention the negative parts. The number 1 negative part is SUI is using Move language. The crypto industry is now learning Rust language because some projects are using Rust language, especially Solana. The Rust language is coming slowly, it's not ready yet, and SUI is using a derivative language from Rust. It is Move language. So SUI needs to give some significant education and grants to make the adoption for the Move language. This is a small barrier for the project. Another barrier, as you know, SUI is coming from the Facebook's Libra from 2021, around those days, and SUI cannot specialize, cannot focus on the United States industry, the market, because United States is having some hesitations on SUI and Facebook Libras. This is a very small negative thing on SUI projects as well. So there are two major things. One of them is SUI is coming from Facebook Libra and some hesitations, and the number 2, building a project like this one with a unique and special infrastructure with a new language is kind of hard, and the adoption requires significant amount of time. For the positives, the project has been scheduled for their token has a maximum supply, and the increasement of the circulation supply is very reasonable. The GitHub situation is good. They have significant amount of budget and they are releasing the grants carefully. They have prepared their documentation, tools, and ecosystem in the last 1 year very carefully and very good situation. So the positives are better than the negatives, especially on transactions. After 1 year, SUI is in the industry right now number 2. These are very important informations. Let's try to understand the price move. If we are in a hard bull market, of course the price will jump at some point, and then when the bear market arrives, the price will go down. And the question is, if the price will go down lower than the point it has started to increase, there is only one possibility for me, and that possibility is if the project gets a hack. If a hack happens, yes, the price will go down lower than the point it has started to rise. Other than that, this possibility is extremely low for me. If we are not in the bull market, if we are still in the bear market, the project's price, of course, will go down slowly in time. For the ranking place, the project's place is 54. If you ask me, this project has a potential to jump inside of the top 30. and start to live inside of this top 30 as for now. According to the current situation, this is the positive guess. The negative one, as you know, crypto industry has a very huge competition in the layer 1 blockchains. If some other projects get some significant success, if SUI loses its potential, then SUI will drop in the ranking, but if you ask me, it will never go down below 100 for a long period. So please do not forget, nothing is financial advice in the videos, and I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research very carefully before making any steps. Hope to see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.